Hey guys, Justin again here from Simplified Investing. In this video, we will be putting together our weekly watch list as well as the market breakdown within the coming week. With that being said, the 5 plays that we do have this week, the first one will be Vuzi, the second one will be FedEx, third one being Facebook, fourth one being AMC, and the last one being HD Home Depot. That being said, if you guys could check out our private team at simplified-investing.com to get our private alerts, our course, and more, we would love to have you guys on board. And as always, if you could like and subscribe, it would mean the world. Thank you. Getting started, for those of you who have watched our previous videos, as you guys know, we typically like to break down the market, the S&P 500 index in this case, and then also present to you our 5 plays of the week. That being said, I will jump right into it and start with that S&P 500 index here. So as you guys can tell, we did end up hitting those all-time highs here on 317. And then we did get these lower low reversal here patterns breakdown of this 390.74 support, testing this support level here at 388.25 and then trying to reverse here like we did on 310. That being said, you can expect these pullbacks here in these trends. They are normal, they are healthy in these pullbacks. Basically, in a pullback in this trend is essentially going to be people profit taking and waiting for another dip opportunity to get in. So you can normalize these pullbacks in trends. By no means is it a reversal and we're going to retest of last March lows by any means. There's way too many people saying that these pullbacks are healthy in this trend, and that's exactly what we are seeing for that continuation to force SPY to hit that 400 region here. Now, key levels this week, I want to see from the weekly perspective here. We zoom out on the weekly. Again, you can see this strong week we had here off this doji reversal on 3-1 with volume. Push up here, we get this breakout over that 390.74 region. Now it looks like we formed that inside week last week. Now the key here will be over this region at 394.47. Again, you can see that rejection point on 215 in the week of 2.8. That is the key I want to see. Again, this pullback is healthy here. The biggest support level that we have below is at 375. So if we do get a bigger pullback this week, that can be a region we can expect to see a bounce at, and a region that I will be eyeing SPY at here for a reversal off of these lows. If we do break that, we can retest that 365 region here. But again, these pullbacks are going to be healthy in trends. Again, you can see we had this pullback. We had this cup. Now we're trying to fill that handle with that 388.25 support and that push to all-time highs here at 398.12. So again, by no means is it going to be the end of the world here with a red week on S&P 500 index. Simply going to be people taking profit from that last March run up here on the indices. First play of the week, coming off a very strong day here on Friday, it's going to be Vuzi. We did have that earnings here on 315, so last week. Really what I'm seeing here is that volume. Again, we're trading the almost 61 million shares here on Friday. We get this, essentially this move up here on 222, this week at 222, and we finally get this cup breakout here on the weekly chart over that key 2617 region here, with that strength pushing up here off of some news. Really what I want to see is higher highs over 29.59 with that potential to see 30 plus here. We will go in on the daily chart and draw some levels for you guys to visualize. Again, we have that resistance right here, and we also have that level right here. Now, again, when you are at all-time highs, you do have to resort to using the 5-day, 5-minute as well to give you those intraday levels here. Those are just a few levels that we can watch here. Now let's zoom back out here on the daily chart. Again, we have that support provided below at 2610, resistance here at 2891, and then resistance here at 2849, essentially 2959. I will be watching for a breakout, 2 scenarios here. I will be watching for a strength breakout higher high over 2959, or a pullback and retest of this bounce support here at 2610. For that region, we can see a bounce here, but loving this volume here on Vuzi, liking these higher highs here. Now let's see if we can confirm over that 29.59 region here with that potential to see 30 plus and potentially 32 here within this coming week and within this coming daily candle here. Key will be how strong we open here on Monday. If we can get that continuation over those all-time highs here at 29.59, feeling that cup breakout here that we formed off of 3.2 with volume here on 3.19 on Friday. Liking this setup here, just need to wait for Monday to confirm this and be able to play Vuzi here. Second play of the day is going to be FedEx. FedEx finally seeing some volume here, that post-earnings strength here. up 6.1% here on Friday. Nice move here. I do think we can reclaim this 300 region here. Off of this strong reversal pattern here, we're basically forming these low, higher highs here. And then we form this consolidation base here, basically from 217 all the way up here to 310. Finally get this cup move here, and then we're breaking this 278.20 resistance here. That will be a key level to watch here within the coming day. Support provided at that region. Above that, we can easily see that 287.38 region, and then that fill back up to that 300 level here. Liking this volume, as you can expect, you do see typically the most volume post earnings. That's why we're seeing this volume here. We are trading almost 14 million shares versus that normal range of 1 to 2 million here. So definitely abnormal volume, but you can expect that on an ER report, not abnormal to see from earnings. However, I want to see either a hold of this 278.20 region here or a breakout over 287.38 for that continuation for higher highs here, with a likely revisit of these all-time highs here at that 305.66 region here. If we go out to the weekly, you can essentially see this cup trying to fill here. If you can visualize this cup formation here, back up to all-time highs here with volume. Key will be higher highs here with that strongest support provided below at 256.95, giving you a good risk to reward setup here within the coming week. The third play is going to be another large cap here. I'm sure you guys know of it. Facebook here. Basically, we're forming this consolidation base here. The key on this one is going to be that breakout over that 296.47 region here. Volume not there like I'd want to see ideally on a play here, especially on a large cap like Facebook. But we are trying to break out of this sideways consolidation pattern here that we did form on 8/31 of last year. So key here is going to be that 296.47 region here. Again, you can see on this weekly chart here on 11/2, we touched that level before selling off and retesting lows here at 241. So key here at this 296.47 region here. If we do break this, I do believe that we can see and revisit these highs here at 304.67. It's just a matter of if we can break out over this region here. But looking very good for a retest of all-time highs here. The key again will be if we can break out over that 296.47 region here, with that 287.79 support being the strongest support level below that we do have. So again, key will be breaking out over that level. Currently sideways, want to see that breakout confirmation on Facebook here for a play in the coming week. Next one is going to be a Wall Street Bets mover. We're finally getting that uptrend move here. And the thing you guys have to note with this, no one's going to be touching AMC unless it is going to be a volatile mover here. So you do get this volatility coming back into it. You can expect more retail coming into this particular ticker and driving this price up here, like we did see within the past 2 weeks here. Again, we did see that range at $8 all the way pushing up here to that 14.57 region here. I want to ideally see this over 15.88 with potential to revisit up here at 17.89 and even that high here at 20.37 here. But if you guys can visualize this, cup move here, we could potentially see a cup and handle here back to that 1201 region here, or higher highs over this 1457 region here with that retest of 1588 and then that volatility flowing back into this ticker around that 2023 region here again. Like I mentioned before, people will flock to AMC as it does get more volatile. They see it moving. That's when retail will flock into this, pushing the price up higher here. As you can see with panic selling too, when this thing does turn red, it will turn red in a hurry, as a majority of the sellers will be panic selling. Again, if we go here on the daily chart, we're basically consolidating on this $14 price region here. Get this move up here. We get these volatile days here, post earnings report around here. Gap up on 315 with some volume. Now we're consolidating on this 14 region here. Highs on these two candles right here around that 1447 region here. I will be eyeing that level here tomorrow if we can get a breakout with that test here at that 1588 region here. I do think if we can break out over that 1447 region, we can revisit this 1588 region here. The key will be waiting on volume and the trend for that ideal setup here on AMC. Again, will be a volatile mover here with the rest of those Wall Street Bet stocks. The last play is going to be one that I typically don't trade a lot here, but liking this setup here within the coming week. We're finally punching through this 285.32 resistance here with that volume. Again, you can see this volume. We're normally not used to seeing very much volume here on HD, essentially being sideways here for almost 8 months. So again, the sideways pattern here. Now I want to see a breakout. We finally got this breakout over 285.32. I do think we can retest of this 292.95 all-time highs here and then run up towards that 300 region here. Really liking these low reversals here off of 3.5, constantly making these higher highs. Rejection here at 283.72 and punching through with strength here on Friday. I do want to see higher highs here within the coming day over 292.33 and 292.95 with that potential to visit that 300 region here. The key will be waiting on this one and waiting for that breakout, as well as volume accommodating this move rather than just trying to chase the gun on one breakthrough with volume here on Friday. You will notice a lot of times you will get false breakouts if you do just chase the first sight of a breakout here. So key on this one is waiting for confirmation over these highs here at 292.95 with that likely test of 300 all-time highs here. That being said, that wraps up our watch list video for the week. Discuss those 5 plays, Vuzi, FedEx, Facebook, AMC, and HD. If you did enjoy this video, if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe, it would help a lot. For those of you who are trading with the team, looking forward to trading with you all this week. And for those of you who aren't, I wish you the best of week. Thank you.